on this Wednesday. How's everybody doing this morning? Good to see you, everybody. All right, let's get ready to rock and roll. We got a lot of good stuff that's going on. Yesterday, what a fun day yesterday was, huh? A lot of money to be made yesterday. A lot of good stocks. Don't worry about it. Today's a new day. You know what? It's like Groundhog's Day, so we'll find a bunch of new ones. But I want to talk about some of the stocks that made some nice little moves. We got some other stocks that made some nice pops early. This morning are moving. Looks like DWAC is moving again, so that looks pretty cool. I like it because it's starting to make a little bit of it close to a higher high, from starting from the beginning of the year. But before we do that, let's talk about some of the stocks. We had Wendy, thank you very much for the presentation yesterday. Listen, I'm glad you guys came. It's always great to see you out there. You know what's amazing? Doing those events, some people don't even realize that it's all about following the money, and then they start seeing that, and I mean, I know some people will not sign up right away and do a trial and come join the trading room on it. And by the way, if you're watching YouTube, Facebook Live, it's been recorded. Just look on our YouTube channel and watch it. But one person emailed me and said the funniest thing. He says, Fausto, I can't believe what I heard. I want to sign up, but I got to find out from my other gurus why they don't teach this. Because as much as I want to believe you, I can't, because I was taught the wrong way. They were telling me something totally different. And because yesterday's presentation was all about, indicators don't work. You keep focusing on the past. Let's focus on the future, and the future is following the money. But thank you very much, and enjoy that, and go out there, enjoy that presentation again. And like I said, we do it every week. But the best part of you guys coming live is I got to answer your questions in great detail and show it to you. Now let's talk about some of the stocks that were moving yesterday, because we had a really nice move in the stock space. All right. So space was really, really, really nice. Space, you could see here, took a very, very big hit right here. Stock literally went from like $60 all the way down to about $9. But what a nice move yesterday in space. Space went from right under $9, and just typical all the way to 11 o'clock, ran to $11. Okay, and then you could see after about 11 o'clock, the stock was pretty much dead. Great winner, great run up, had some nice little shakes here and there. The party's over. Listen, it's got some support levels right here. So I might consider it. Sometimes these day trades, once again, I say it all the time, that's how they become a swing trade. So let's keep an eye on space again. But we always look for new stuff first as the second protocol stocks. That stock was nice. BKKT. We all know about PKKT. We've been trading it since the beginning of February. The stock right here was all the way down to about 380, had a really nice move. The only thing I didn't like about it, had some nasty shakes. What was nice about this right here was a gorgeous Fausto flag right there. And you could see it once it broke out of that. It did that triple top at 750. Thing went all the way to about $8. Nice little move, nice spread. But a couple other ones also. We had two more that did really nice. LRMR. By the way, in the cyber group room, if I miss anything, just tell me. There was just so many of them yesterday. I know even Uber was up there pretty good. This one moved pretty good. LRMR, this stock got crushed. And you know what? It's called a bottom. It was a nice little bottom fish right there. Shockingly, a pharmaceutical stock making a bounce, that's very rare, right? But the thing, it didn't do it till like 10 o'clock after it came down another 60, 70 cents. And then JOBY, G-O-B-Y. Yeah, J-O-B-Y. Okay. That one also, nice, inexpensive stock, nice trend, nice spread. The stock that right out of the gate made a really nice move from 519, up to about 10 o'clock. I mean, you were pretty much done. It went to like 580. Cheap. Not expensive. Did a little bit of shake for about 20 cents. Made a new high. Did a little shake. Made a new high. And then it kind of stopped right here. And then going into the close, did exactly what we looked for. Great run up right up to the close. So you could trade the last the last 30 minutes on that stock, and it ran for about a nice little 30, 40 cents. So anyway, that's what you missed yesterday. So let's go on. Let's turn the page. Let's trade something new, because there are a couple other stocks out there I want to trade. So listen, the market right now is down 126 points. The Dow has done pretty good the last couple of days. What are they saying? That Putin, Russia's bailing out a little bit, backing off now. They've kind of flexed their strength. So You know, oil took a little bit of a hit yesterday, but well, it got pretty damn close to 100. It really did. So it was down a little bit. But let's go through the watch list and see what's going on. You mean we got a couple of stocks, even though the Dow's down 126. You know where the best place we focus on? The big percentage gainers and losers. So you have the stock Hook that we found this morning. It was on the morning watch list. And I don't know what happened. It had a nice little push right here. You could see from yesterday. Obviously, it's an earnings announcements play, but the stock literally went from $1.30 to $2.10. It's got a good spread, a lot of volume trading on it. There was a big iceberg order right here. You could see right here, right around this $2. So the guy got done, and then you could see he was there and he downgraded, but he's not there anymore. So if it does break it, it looks like it could be a pretty strong stock. So I want to keep an eye on that stock Hook. There's another stock, UPST, another stock that's up big, but we're not trading $132 stock. So forget about it. All right. Another stock, as I was working down the list, you could see some of these things were gapped up pretty big, but we're already up to the fourth biggest percentage gainer on the NASDAQ, and we're only at 7%. That's pretty bad, okay? Big, remember Big? Big had a big move. Doesn't look too big right now. Nice little pop early this morning. Now starting to back off. Go to your journals. Look how to trade Big. Big is a fun stock to trade. We did a lot. We did really well with Big. But we also know it's pretty volatile. I already told you about DWAC. Remember, there's warrants on this stock. There's the warrant on that. We're going to keep an eye on that one. And that pretty much does it. I mean, that's pretty bad. We're already at number 9, and we didn't even come back. By the way, Facebook, I'm just waiting until it breaks 200. It's almost there. It's almost there. There are people still think Facebook's coming back. Let me tell you, the news I heard on that from the analysts, they want no part of that stock. All right. Now, losers, we got a reverse stock split right here, down 19%. Windix. Wow, this stock. You know what? I love this stock. I can't believe how bad it's coming down. I mean, this stock in July was 300. It's down to 95. Wow. Listen, I talked about this yesterday, and I think a lot of people appreciate it when I was kind of bringing it up. Here at CyberTrade University, we don't focus on teaching you how to make money. We teach you how to stop losing it. That's everybody's biggest problem. And you know what? There's a good example of it. You got to know when to take a loss. Tish, this stock looks really nice. TISI. It's cheap. It's got good volume. Stock was a $9 stock. It had a great move yesterday also. She's really picking some momentum the past few days. Listen, if it could be a gap fill, guys. If it could get past this $1.79, you could be a gap fill, and you know how gap fills work. It could test all the way up to about 250. So nice little stock there. Biggest percentage gainer on the New York Stock Exchange. APTS. Now, this stock is not an easy stock to trade, but it's been a really good swing trade. It's breaking all-time highs. Stock has been doing really well, but trading it over the course of the day is quite difficult. So it's not a day trade, but it's kind of trending to be more of a swing trade on that one too. Boyle, my God, this thing is so damn volatile. We watched this stock. We traded right around the 26. It ran to 60. It came crashing down already to 28. It's starting to move up again. If you do trade Boyle, just please do not trade a lot of shares of the stock. It is extremely volatile. Yes, and I could see that, Michael, you made $7 on the short, Mike. Wow. Let me just put that in the side. Let me just put that and share that in the in YouTube. Look at that. Michael really killed on that stock on the earnings. Wow, that's quality right there. That's a very good trade. And the stock's down 15. Man, this thing had such a great run up from here from the 70s. And ran all the way to $1.40. And now, listen, when that stock broke, is that the 52-week? Yeah. Okay. So when it went public was right around 60. That's not a really good sign. So short still looks like it looks good. It's still shortable, right? RBLX. So I guess you hit your home run right there, right, Michael? You must feel really nice about that one. That's about it. Not a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Anything I'm missing I did not call out? Anything else? Anybody on YouTube? Anybody on anyone in the cyber group room? Remember, we're running 2 rooms here. Hook is trying to go up a little bit right here. Like I told you, we had that resistance levels right around $2. He pulled his order, and you could see it when it went from $1.69, $1.96. Now it's already at 204. That's about it. All right. So listen. Oh, AMC, AMC, Jeff, AMC. Let's go check it out. AMC making new lows. Could be a nice short, but AMC had a really nice run. All I know is AMC has a lot of support levels at 14 and a lot of supports at 10. Okay. I mean, we know we're at 19. That's halfway there, but it's also got a lot of resistance at 20. So this is a really fun stock to day trade, but hopefully everybody learned their lesson by trading it. It's a very difficult stock to swing trade. You got to take your money and run because there's some nasty, nasty shakes out there. Steven says, Fausto, could you talk about Z? So, okay, so Zillow, you're talking about. Love the website, but I'm not going to take it against it. The stock had a really nice rally. Stock got very beat up on the news. I think they spent a lot of money on investing and buying in homes and stuff, which I don't understand how you lose money on that. Houses are like ridiculously overpriced. But it's at major resistance levels right here. So when you look at it right here, it looks like if you look where it's at right there, big resistance levels right here. But if it can get past this 68 right there, this is obviously doesn't really count. The stock could gap up and do pretty well. But it had a really nice move from 47 to 64, Steve. Just follow the money on that one. So I assume you're making more of a swing trade on that. You're at major resistance levels right here. Listen, we've seen it. The more times you're here, the biggest thing we always show you, just take the money and run, go buy something else. Don't look at the stock going back to 130, 200, all right? Because we've seen so many of them do that and they didn't do well. Hey, listen, look what happened to Ford, right? How'd that work out with Ford? So, all right. So, yeah, earnings are coming up. That's true. Okay, and that's the other thing too. We'll share on earnings. By the way, before we go and get ready for the market opened up, Rich just posted that Josh is doing phase 1, lesson 1 today. Okay, so please go out there. If you're a student of Cybertrade University, we're going to start class at 10:30. You have to learn before you can earn. And if you're on YouTube or Facebook, you want to find out more, talk to your education advisor, do a trial. They'll tell you a little bit about it. But you need to go out there. That's where we spend most of our time, learning from those mistakes. Okay, you can't win the Super Bowl on Sunday without practicing from Monday to Saturday. All right, and that's where we put our biggest efforts. And Bill Ireland, regarding about your Facebook, you're Mr. Ford. I always look at you as Mr. Ford. Okay, and I know you've always been a fan of it. You've made a lot of money on that trade, and listen, I know we know where you were from the beginning, and you see where you are today, and you could see it. You can't go broke taking a profit, because if you had that night, you had a really nice profit on Ford. If you didn't get out of it, you would have not only lost a big profit, but you'd be down a lot. Okay, so that's the way you got to look at it. And it's all about seeing the future and by looking at those orders. So we'll start commentary once the market opens up. If you're watching YouTube, Facebook Live, we'll be back here at 2:30. And just make sure you like us and friend us. Watch some of the videos I made. And if you want, and also if you want to look at the level 4, I know some of we have Thinkorswim. I just did a couple of videos on it. Feel free to enjoy them and watch them. Thanks, everybody. Good luck, and we'll see you in a little bit.